I'm just gonna format the list. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this one at a time. It's gonna be a very loose feeling kind of list. So where we just go down and let me make sure where we just go down the list and I am gonna, dude, I wish there was like a list somewhere I could just take. SSBU roster. I wish I could copy a list. Isn't this unlock order? Whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna pull up an image just so I have something. Because I don't remember. See, I play this game a lot and I don't remember the whole roster. Where's the DLC? Okay. Here it is. I remember this order, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So Mario is the first character. For Mario, 2 players immediately come to mind, which are CK47 and NAD79. NAD79. Which one is better though? No idea. So we'll look into that. CK47. This is gonna be a very loose list where I just kind of spitball stuff off the top of my head, and then we'll at least go from there. I have a pretty good idea of like where everyone's at anyway. CK47. I don't want to get regional results on the way, so we'll do like 50 entries or more just to like sort this out. Yeah, he does not go to regionals outside of West Side for the most part. He gets 25th, 33rd, 25th, 25th. That's not bad. 79. th 25th, 33rd, 25th, 65th, 49th, 25th. I think on the original list I had NAD79 slightly higher. And I am gonna stick by that, I think. It's like he has the same amount of 25ths at regionals. And they're like a bit more recent too, between like Crossroads and Good Cook too. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that NAD79 still gets a slight edge. Results. Donkey Kong, it's Dilster, no question. Limit 2 per characters per player. Alright, next up is Link. there's only one Link in Michigan that I know of, which is Nebuline, who's a West Michigan Link. So I think this just goes to him by default. He has beaten like me. I think I actually am his best win, but. Nebuline. Yeah, he's beaten me, beat Sharon. I mean, there's no one else in Michigan that uses Link, so it kind of just goes to him by default. Alright, next up, it's Samus. Post quarantine, that does go to Advo pretty easily. Maybe if Ryoku starts going to more stuff, it'll go to him. But for now, it definitely goes to Advo. And Yoshi, it's Burr, right? Who's the mid Michigan Yoshi? Is that Burr? Is that the guy I'm thinking of? Burr. Or is it no, that's not Burr. No, it's Zero Mar. It's Zero Mar. It's actually Zero Mar. My mistake. Yeah, that easily goes to Zero Mar. I think he's top 8 of the regional. So, literally, has he? He top 8 of the Arcadian. I know that. Zero Mar. I do know Zero Mar should have been PR last season in the fall, in the winter. Entrance 50. He actually has a big house. I didn't know that. Huh. Was his only regional top 8 at the Arcadian last year? So it looks like. Wow, he does not do as good as at the regionals as I expected. His best regional performance is probably Wolverine a 3, where you got 9th. He did get 13th in Mirage 2. Never mind. Yeah. His results have kind of fallen off since the last year, though. He had 30th Black Diamond. Okay. It still goes to him, but I thought he had done better. I thought he was doing better recently. Anyway, next up is Kirby. God, who did I put for the freaking all-time list? I can't remember that guy's name. Was it Smallbean? Was that guy's name? Hold on, I need to bring this up a reference. Thank you for the following, Pack of Love. What's up, man? Man. It's, I need to post over here. What are they gonna type in? Best. Okay, here it is. This is what I want to pull up. Yeah, who did I put for Kirby? It was Swaz. Dude, I don't even know who this guy is. What was like 9 months, 10 months ago? Yeah, Pekka, this is just gonna be very laid back and me just kind of spitballing, and then if there's like a tie or something like that, I just check out the results and then determine from there. Because I did do this list once before. Which was an all-time list, which included quarantine, which included the Wi-Fi results as well. Yeah. I think this still goes to Swazzy. I don't know. I don't know if there's another Kirby in Michigan that exists. So, chat, if you know another Kirby that exists in Michigan, let me know. Alright, who's up next? It's Fox. Post quarantine, that goes to Ducks. I know Superhero has been doing better, but as of late, but Superhero split time between Tar Misra and Fox, while Ducks has just been on the Fox train the entire time. And Dux did peak at third at the Arcadian last year, and I think he has gotten a couple ninths at regionals. Entrance. Let's see. Yeah, he got 9th at Spartan Weekly 100. He did not do good at some of these things. 9th at Get the First Stick, took 3rd at the Arcadian last year. He only got 33rd at Back Smash? Oh, wait, no, wait. This was the actual bracket right here. Was it? No, it wasn't. Huh, I thought he... Yeah, he gets 17th a lot, though. I mean, that's still more consistent. Yeah, there are no Kirby's, man. When I made the original list, Kirby and Link were like the two ones I had no idea. I couldn't think of anybody for these. But yeah. Yeah, that's still good with Dux though. Superheroes, Fox, while it has been getting better, did Superhero get 9th recently at original? I feel like no, he did not. He got like I feel like he did good recently though, something. Superhero. Didn't he get 9th at Good Cook too? Super Fox mainly? Or was that a Pyra/Mythra? I think it was Pyra/Mythra. I don't remember. Yeah, he didn't get 9th. He did a really good run here. I wish... Yeah, he was going back and forth between Fox and Pyra/Mythra. Before that, though... I mean, he did relatively consistent still. But again, a lot of this was with Pyra/Mythra. So... Yeah, I think it is closer than I thought it was, but it still does go to Dux. Okay, next up is Pikachu. This goes to Camel. I'm pretty sure. I know Goma Kempi did get 7th at a regional with Pikachu, which was Spartan 69. But Camel's been really consistent. That guy's gotten so many like 9th and 13th at regionals lately. Camel's sick, man. Never actually played him in bracket, but I played him in friendlies a few times. He's really good. Crossroads, he got 13th. Little Big House, he got 9th. I forgot he got 9th here. That's pretty good. 17th for the Kid Cooked, 33rd at Bahamut, 13th for the Emio, 25th, 33rd. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the same peak as Goma's Pikachu, but I think he has like the longevity and like the recent like upward trend to like the where I'm gonna give it to him. Alright, next up is Luigi. This easily goes to Yoder, and no one else in Michigan even knows how to remotely play his character. Yoder, Lei, Alright, Ness. So this is a two-headed race between Spection and Exo. Immediately, I think Spection has been doing better lately, though Exo might have been done better in the past. We'll check out Exo's results first. Third Little Big House, 17th Mirage, pretty good. 17th. Wow, he does not go to many regionals, huh? I thought he went to a lot more stuff. Spection's pretty. Yeah, I think Spection like it has like better with like the PSI magnet, from what I've seen. I don't watch a lot of like Spection play, but because I remember when I was making this list originally, like back in like February for the all-time list, they were both like competing with each other, saying like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get best Ness. No, I'm gonna best Ness." And then I put Slam Shady here because it was results like back in like 2019. Anyway, Spection. 25th, 17th. 49th. Man, dude, he does not go to many regionals either. And they're close. I think Spection does better at like the locals lately though. Second. Oh, that's that. Is that amp practice? I don't know. That's close. I think I'm gonna give it to Spection off like the slightest edge. But it's close. You can do either way in that one. Alright, Falcon. Is Substational currently living in Michigan? Even then, would I give that to him? Probably not. I think this just goes to Zinkus. You know, I don't think Zinkus is that active anymore. He did have a decent string of results at one point. And it's kind of sad because there is a West Michigan Captain Falcon who I think is pretty good. His name's Cheerin. But he hasn't just Cheerin just has not gone to or he's not even done well at the regionals that he needs to. Or I think Zinkus has. He's got 7th here. Actually, Zinkus hasn't done that great either. Man, this guy goes in nothing. Ugh, that sucks. I thought he went to more stuff. Zinkus, you're killing me, man. I mean, it still probably does go to Zinkus, but yeah. Man, I feel like, yeah, it does go to Zinkus, but I think Cheerin could eventually take that Falcon spot from him. Alright, Jigglypuff. Who uses this character in Michigan? I remember at the time I gave it to Copel, and I guess I just have to give it to Copel again, because I can't think of anyone else in Michigan who uses the character. Yeah. Alright, Peach/Daisy. Yeah, this still goes to Zenodo. Nobody else in Michigan really uses the character. Actually, I have to look at this. Alright, Bowser. I gave it to Shingly at the time. Is there even any Bowsers left in Michigan now? I feel like all the Bowsers just don't play anymore. Because, like, when I think about, like, the West Michigan Bowsers, like, the Demon Kick doesn't play anymore, Haz doesn't play anymore. Boom Anter? Oh, I forgot about Boom Anter. That guy's good. Boom Anter might get it over Zinkus, actually. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think Boom Anter doesn't play a lot offline, though. I think it's more of a Y-foot. Stitches, but he's not crazy. I don't even know what Stitches is, I'm gonna be honest. He gets 49 from Mirage Steel. Yeah, I mean, I think Boom Anter was a worthy thing to bring up, but I'm still gonna give it to Zinkus. Oh wait, I didn't mean to close that. No. Seriously? My cat's just knocking shit over. Okay. Wait, hold on, I can do this. So if we go here, we go to Bowser. And then, yeah, ignore that I'm using a Panda site. This is still the most effective way to pull results. Sorry about that. It's portraying the entire community. Michigan. Hammerfall is the first one that comes up. Oh. Well, Hawk doesn't really use Bowser and Breck anymore. Yeah, Zinkus is still probably the best Falcon, I agree. Yeah, I mean... It's still like, I don't think Zinkus really plays that much anymore. Well, I guess he did get top 8 at like that 70-man tournament, but I don't know. It's like I could definitely see someone else like taking that spot from him. Man, dude, nobody in Michigan played as good as this character ever since like Hawk and Lina stopped playing him. They both stopped playing him. Honestly, good. I don't like Bowser. It might go to Haz. I think Haz was still relatively active like last year. $49 for Mirage, 13 for Tri-City. This guy's gone to nothing, dude. I think it does go to Haz. He doesn't play anymore, but considering this is all of post-quarantine, I think Haz would get it. God, he beat me twice. So sad. Yeah, I don't know who else I could give it to here, so I'm just gonna give it to Haz. I don't know who else is. I don't know who else plays Bowser in Michigan that exists. Because Xingli because Xingli hasn't played since quarantine ended. So Ice Climbers, God, who do you use for this? Because originally Player Unknown played Ice Climbers back in pre-quarantine, but he doesn't play anymore. I have no idea who uses this character. Who wants to put in the work to use Ice Climbers? Oh wait. Oh, okay, good. Who is Toasty Toad? This guy goes to MSU stuff, I guess. I have no idea who this guy is, but he got top 32 at Good Cooks, which is good enough for me, so. I don't know if he still uses Ice Climbers, but I don't have anyone else I can go to, so. Toasty Toad. Alright, next up is Sheik. Again, who uses this character? God, I can only think of one Sheik player, and it's my freaking local Sheik that plays, like, this GR Sheik. I know Quark used Sheik for, like, 2 weeks. And did, like, well, he didn't really use her at regionals or anything. I guess Nam uses Sheik, but Nam's into, like, 2 tournaments since quarantine ended. Man, it's like Ices. Why would you put the time into using Sheik when so many other characters are just easier? Yeah, Beasmith doesn't really play anymore. Because Beasmith was a pretty solid Sheik from pre-quarantine, and then he doesn't play anymore. Who is Ryan P? I don't know who this guy is. Oh, he's a Wi-Fi guy. Who cares? I am gonna give it to Challenger Seb. This guy plays a lot in West Michigan. He's not the greatest player, but I don't have anyone else I can go to. So, yeah, just gonna go to him. Seb. Next up, it's Zelda. Again, I just can't think of a person who would go. I guess it would be Coinflip, right? Was Coinflip playing at all in 2021 or 2022? Because Coinflip, I had Coinflip in the original list, but I don't know if he's gone to stuff since post quarantine. His last tournament was back in April. I mean, I guess I am gonna give it to him, considering he has a local one with Zelda, which I don't know how that even happens, but because I think Zelda's garbage. As someone who secondaries Zelda, I think Zelda is awful. But honestly, my Zelda might be the best Zelda in the state. My Zelda has like actual wins. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna strip my ego for myself here, but I'm gonna put Coinflip. Anyway. Next up is Dr. Mario. That either goes to T-Day or goes to DG. Pretty close competition there. DG though, he's good. This guy's good, man. I might be West Michigan biased to crown him over T-Day, but DJ's gotten like 9th in regionals, where I don't think T-Day has a single regional under his belt. Yeah, 5th at this one, 13th for Crossroads, 49th at Big House, 25th at Warp Zone, 9th at Stampede. He didn't do great at Wolverina. He got a 3rd at his right. He got 3rd at Oasis when those were popping. Yeah, I think it was a DG. I can very quickly look at T-Day stuff, but keep in mind T-Day switches back and forth between Falco and I mean, DG's been a really good doc in West Michigan for a long time, so he's actually gotten ranked in West Michigan quite a few times. Here he is. Offline. Yeah, he has not gone to any regionals. He went to Cost, actually. I did not know he was here. He got 17th to Cost. That's pretty impressive. 13th, 25th. It's actually pretty close between T-Day and DG. Man, they're close. I would say, based off recent results, DG is better. And T-Day didn't move up into Michigan until, like, I want to say, like, September last year. He beat Nyan and Toss here. Man, they're so close. I'm gonna be West biased and give it to DG. T-Day's really close though. Alright, Pichu. I think this goes to Sicknick, and I can't think of another Pichu, so. And then Falco. This easily goes to Dice, no competition. And then we have Marv. This easily goes to Solar with no competition. I know Dilster plays Marv from time to time, but that's not really his character, right? Yeah, this goes to Solar. And then we have Lucina, which this also goes to Dilster. Alright, some easy ones getting on the way. Young Link, another easy one. This goes to Jado pretty easily. Young Link, Jado, Ganondorf. This goes to Dr. Watts. Mewtwo. God, nobody plays this character. Who did I give Mewtwo to the first time? Did I give it to Sapphire, or did I give it to Player Unknown? Because those guys both played in 2019. I did give it to Player Unknown. Dude, who uses this character? Dude, Suspect is gonna be like, put my Mewtwo on there. Dude, Suspect's Mewtwo's kinda nasty, but... Let's go here. Mewtwo. Michigan. Who's Frolf? What the heck is this guy? I forgot that Central Michigan has like tournaments. Yo, my guy HK. I love this guy. J-Rush. Dude, Muskegon has tournaments? Hello? Dude, I've never heard of Muskegon Smash. What is this? J-Rush. Nah. Yo, my guy Ketz goes my local wherever we roll. Guy has like 6 set wins in his career. I guess I'll give it to Frolf. He had like a decent local run and we got 4th. I'm kind of grasping at straws here. So, Frolf. Is that how you spell his tag? Okay. Next up is Roy. That easily goes to Frostbite. I know people will be like, no, well, what about Blue Boo and what about Broly? Well, Frostbite got 13 for Big House, which is better than anything those guys have done. Frostbite. Though Broly and Blue Boo are both pretty good. In order, it probably goes Frostbite, Blue Boo, Broly. But they're all pretty solid. And everything like Hawks Roy is pretty good too, so. Then we got Crom. This easily goes to Lavish. No competition. Yeah, Frostbite's insane. Yeah, dude, the fact that Michigan just got, like, what was Frostbite? The number 1 in North Carolina? Just, yeah, we have him now. Like, that's crazy. Lavish goes, Crom goes to Lavish pretty easily. Mr. Game & Watch goes to Quark pretty easily. Gotta love when it's nice and easy decisions. Quark. I put Crom on? Oh, I didn't. Meta Knight. God, who uses Meta Knight? So I put Glacy for the all-time list, but Glacy doesn't play anymore. Unironically, I think I have a good Meta Knight, though I don't really use them. Played a lot of Smash 4. Yo, who is Lemon Knight? Never heard of this guy. Apparently he plays Meta Knight. Goes to Ann Arbor. I guess he's just been going there recently, because... I mean... Out of all 1 options, I will choose Lemon Knight. Why not? Lemon Knight. Alright, who's up next? It's Pit. So I gave this to Daybreak at the time because Daybreak pre-quarantine used Pit quite a bit, but he doesn't really use him anymore. So now I gotta like find someone else. I'll just do Pit / Dark Pit for simplicity. And nobody uses him. Oh man. Who is Ender? He has 1 local top 8 under his belt. Good job, Enter. He has 2. Good job. Who is Yoshi? Why did he come up under my Pit and / Dark Pit search? I know Hyarta has actually been playing Pit recently. I guess I'll give it to Ender. Out of more so because it's a lack of options thing, but yeah, I don't really much else to go off of. All right, ZSS. All right, I'm not gonna take any questions on this one. This goes to me. Okay, no questions. Okay. uh, Legitimately though, I'm like the only ZSS player in Michigan. I know that Brayden Gordon has a secondary ZSS. I think Rob has one too. But they're just secondaries. I'm pretty confident my ZSS is better. It's not like I play ZSS all the time. I've gotten top 16s at regionals with ZSS. I have good wins at ZSS. I'm pretty sure I'm the best. Desi is like kind of good, but he's never had like a regional success that I've had. So yeah, I don't, dude. I kind of want to abstain myself from this list, but I'm the best CSS, and I don't think there's anyone else you can go to. I'm the best CSS. It's crazy how I've been the best CSS in Michigan for like 6 years, and when I play the game once a week. It's crazy how that works. Okay, I'm done now. We'll move on. If that works. W, Lilac VSS, hell yeah. Alright, Wario, that goes a low one pretty easily. Well, also, I didn't start playing VSS until after quarantine, really. So, because what happened was, I played Smash Ultimate, when Smash Ultimate came out, I played Palutena, and then I left. I stopped playing the game for like 2 years, because I left for the military, like back in like 2019, like early 2019, like, it was like February. And then I came back like 2 years later, in like 2021, which was last year, and then I picked up ZSS because I just wanted to play ZSS again because she was my favorite character from Smash 4. So yeah, that's sort of what me picking up ZSS was like. And I've been slowly but surely getting back to the level I was at before quarantine ended, because I was really good when the game first came out. Alright, low one is best Wario, no questions. He's really good. Skill-wise, probably a top 3 player in the state. It probably goes Onin, Zenodo, low one. Though you could argue Frostbite above above low one. You could argue that. Alright, next up is Snake. That goes to Brayden Gordon. Pretty easy. He's pretty good at the game. He got ranked 3rd last season. Alright. Ike. Does this still go to Hawk? I guess I have to go to Hawk, right? Who else uses him? I know Hawk plays Rob more now. Oh, I guess his name's Lucy. My bad. I know Lucy plays Rob more now, but he still played Ike for like a while before switching over to Rob. And like the only other Ike I can think of is Chan's Ike. Like Chan's secondary Ike. So I guess I just goes to Lucy. I can't think of anyone else. Alright, Pokemon Trainer. I gave this to Gumbo, and you could still argue this goes to Gumbo because Gumbo got 7th at the Arcadian last year. Though, I think Cal also deserves some mention here. Is there any really good Pokemon trainers I'm missing? I don't think so. Did he change his tag? Let me find him. Oh, it's Finn. Cal is the Cal's the other guy. No, wait, it's not Finn. What am I thinking of? Is it Cal? Did Cal check his tag? Oh, Shadow exists too, but Shadow... I don't know, dude. It's literally one tournament that Gumbo's gone to post-quarantine. So if I give it to him, I'm gonna feel really bad about it. I guess I'll give it to Shadow. I don't know who else you could give it to here. I'm not seeing Cal come up. Let's try and find him. Cal. Yeah, here he is. Why wasn't he popping up before? Maybe he's just not registered in Michigan. '25th Crossroads. He got. Oh, I forgot he got top 16 here. That's really good, actually. Yeah, this is good. This does go to Cal. My initial judgment was right. I muscled my words. Alright, Cal. Diddy Kong, that also goes to Zenodo. Pretty handedly. Lucas, I gave it to Eden at the time, but Eden doesn't play Lucas post quarantine. So, let's go to David pretty easily. Good decision. Good. Or it might go to Bringus, but I think David sounds slightly better, like overall. Sonic, that probably actually goes to Katie Fox, right? Katie Fox has like a lot of good wins, and she got like, but she hasn't gone to like any regionals. She went to one. But Adrio hasn't. It's not like Adrio's gone to that much either. I guess it does go to Katie Fox. I can't think of like anything that Adrio's done is better than what Katie Fox has done. For Lucas players, we have Bringus, Saturn, and David. David moved to Indiana recently and got PR there. But before that, I think David got ninth. Has gotten like ninth out of local or something. I think Saturn has the worst results between the three, but I could be wrong on that one. I can double check that. Saturn, he did get 17 Crossroads, which is pretty good. 33rd, 33rd, 17th, 33rd. Yeah, not bad. And then we'll look up Bringus. '33rd, 17th. Well, that's not a regional, but 25th. And then David. '25th at Brickyard. So I guess that's when they count for him. 65th Big House. I need to go before he moved. Alright, 33rd at EMU, 29th at Cost, 33rd, 25th, 17th. Huh. 17th. Maybe it would go to Bringus, but he got so many 17ths back here. How good has he been doing lately? Cause I don't know how much I should factor that in now. Got 5th at Hammer Down. I think it goes to either David or Bringus. I was thinking my initial jump ship there, I would go with David because David has gotten ranked in another state. So I think that would put him above Bringus and Saturn. But like his results in Michigan are pretty comparable to both of those guys. Okay, next up. King D2D. This goes in ST out of default because nobody else uses him. Alright, Olimar. I'm just gonna give this to Goma. He uses him very sparingly, and I'm sure if Goma were to use Olimar, he would easily be the best one in Michigan. And like, it's not like I have many other options to go to, so. Lucario, I guess a game liking at the time. Because Chironic plays Kazuya now, and I think that would still hold up. So yeah, I'll still give that to game liking. Rob, I give it to Boober at the time. That holds up. I don't care if Lucy's been ranked higher than him in recent seasons. Boober's breadth of work is better in my opinion. Boober. Okay. Toon Link. I give it to Easy, who I think plays Cloud now, so I don't think that really holds up. Legendary Crybaby. If you spam when it's appropriate, then it's fine. But if it gets too annoying, then you'll probably get banned or put in timeout. Okay. Who uses the little Toon Link guy in Michigan? I can't think of anybody. Hello, I like. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Be hard. How you, man? I'm just I couldn't sleep because I work third shift and I couldn't sleep. I'm like, I'm just gonna stream, and I just felt like doing this because I told people I would do it and I haven't done it, so now I am. Yeah, you drive trucks for a living, don't you? Yeah. So hopefully I can entertain you during your drive, man. Man, there's nobody who plays this character, huh? I like how Boober popped up here. Who is Kaizo Ko that? I'm excited for Saturday. Me too, man. It's gonna be fun. I actually wanted to talk about the Arcadian, but I'll make a stream, like, probably, I guess I would have to do it tomorrow, right? When they like close registration, because I'm going to help seed the event, and I just want to get my thoughts on the Arcadian and like the PR application stats. I guess I can just do it after this stream, after I finish this list, because I think it's interesting. I'll definitely talk about it at some point, either today, tomorrow, for sure. So, but I've worked. Oh, that's tough, man. There's always more opportunities up at Pekka. I think there's other like regionals coming around and stuff. Like, I think there's gonna be one in February because we're talking about like in the TO back rooms. But yeah, there'll probably also be an Arcadian next December too. So. Dude, I might have to put an NA for Toon Link. There's nobody who uses this guy. Yeah. Who wants to claim the best Toon Link in Michigan? That's upper grudge right now. The first NA on this list. Alright, Wolf, that Destiny goes to Daybreak. No discussions needed. Villager, that goes to Wolf, the only guy who makes Villager worth it. The only guy who uses Villager in the States. He's also, like, pretty solid. Dude, Wolf has, like, some insane highs, but, like, he has a, Blue Dane's old head Toon Link. Well, it's a post-quarantine list, and Blue Danes hasn't played at all post-quarantine. It's like, I can't put him on the list due to the criteria. Yeah, Wolf has, like, some insane highs. Like, he's beaten Low 1, he's beaten Global, he's beaten, like, Trey 5, I think, who was PR in Texas. But, like, he has some really bad lows, too. Like, he's gone 0-2 at, like, a couple of regionals. But, yeah, he's good. Wolf's pretty good. People are saying Wolf is a sleeper for the Arcadian, which I think if he doesn't run into any West Michigan people, because all the West people know the matchup, I think he'll do pretty good. So, all right, Mega Man. This does go to Smasher still, despite Smasher not being as active as he was last year. But this is all post quarantine, so he's definitely eligible. He went to a VTT. I'll double check that in a second. He probably did. I saw like a player unknown go to a VTT, and I was really surprised about it. I'm really sad that VTT didn't work out because I messaged Gucci Gaming about it like a couple days ago. Wolf ain't going to agree. Oh yeah, I forgot Wolf dropped out of the Arcadian. That's sad. Yeah, about VTT. Apparently Gucci was losing money because nobody was going to it, which is crazy because I don't know why people wouldn't go to VTT. What is wrong with East Michigan people and not going to to locals besides Ann Arbor and Movement, dude? Why don't you guys go to VTT? Why don't you guys go to Afterglow? Why don't you guys go to ESA? I don't understand. You guys have it so easy over there, and you guys don't take advantage of it. It pisses me off. Oh my gosh, West Michigan, we're struggling out here for our locals, man, and you guys just have so many that you guys just let rot. It's supposed to. So in the slides, this was from. So in the all-time list, I think I put Zagu because he got PR in, like one season with Joker. Yeah. So in the all-time list I made like 10 minutes ago, I did go to Zagu. In the updated list, it might go to Dante Latte, it might go to Lux, it might go to Suspect. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for checking for the stream, Pekka. Have a good rest of your day, man. I need a reliable car so I can travel. Yeah, I mean, travel. Thank you, Pekka. Yeah, travel is definitely like the hardest part about it. Like having like not only just like getting a car, but also like constantly paying for gas. Though gas prices have admittedly gone down lately, but definitely like for a while it was tough because tough. Who's up now? It's Wii Fit Trainer that goes to Prod or NDG. Based off recency bias, I guess he would give it to NDG, but Prod got second at the Arcadian and then didn't go to anything after that for forever. It's close. I think I'll give it to NDG, but it's really tempting to put Prod there. Alright, Rosalina and Luma, that easily goes to Linus. Alright, Little Mac. I gave this to Matador at the time for the all-time list, and I think that still goes to Matador. Nobody in Michigan really uses him, so the Matador is like still semi-active. Alright, Adore Greninja. This either goes to Dormlade or goes to Quark. I know Dormlade has had good success with secondary Greninja, but Quark has had good success with secondary Greninja, but Dormlade's gotten a lot of top 12s at regionals. Yeah, he got 13th at Crossroads, 25th at Good Cook, 33rd at Bahamut, 9th at Black Diamond, 17th Stampede, 33rd at Warp Zone, 17th Standoff, 17th at Good Cooked. Yeah, I forget even know he went to Glitch. 13th at Back to Smash, 9th at Mirage, 13th at Arcadian. Like, pretty good results. I wish he had a top 8, man. I love AK. But it's like, it's like a situation where do you take Quark's secondary Greninja over Adorablade's main? I'll give it to Dormite. I want to showcase more players. I'm also a little biased towards my West guys. Alright, next up is Mii Brawler. We have to do all the Miis. I forgot about this part. Dude, nobody uses these guys. I guess they would all just go to Kevy. I guess. Oh, I know. Me, Gunner, go to see Caleb. I'm just gonna do what I did last time because I don't feel like researching Mies in all honesty, and I don't think anyone has anything better than Kevy and me see Caleb on the Mies. But I don't think Kevy plays much anymore. But he was active for like a while. Palutena, I gave it to Druish at the time, and I still would give it to Druish. I know Ahmad's gotten some good results, but Druish's results are just better. Alright, Pac-Man that also goes to see Caleb. Or it goes to Triscuit, but it probably still goes to see Caleb. For just the time he spent here in Michigan. Alright, Robin. God, Onan doesn't play Robin, so this one's up for grabs. I think it's either Mystic Rebel or it's OT. I'm gonna give it to OT. I don't think Mystic Rebel really goes to anything. Shulk. Man, I want to give it to Defoe, but it's hard to justify giving it to him over Nico. Maybe I should add like a rule where they still have to be living in Michigan, just so like guys like Nico and see Caleb don't hold spots, but then have to like get new players for all that stuff. That sounds really like a lot of work. For Kevy was staying competing still, me too, man. So Kevy stepped away from the game for like to his own benefit probably. I know he had like a lot of stress for this game and stuff. Maybe I should add a caveat, which is like only players used to live in Michigan, so like people who moved out of state can't take up a spot. So this list looks a little better. I'm gonna do that. Player must still live in the state. Actually, if I do that though. Live in Michigan. I think that's fair. And some of these are gonna change because of that, but I think that's fair. Most notably, Crom is going to change from Lavish to Prince. And then Lucas is going to change from David to Bringus. And then me, Gunner, and Pac-Man will both change. So, God, who uses me, Gunner, man? But didn't Perry use me, Gunner, for a little bit? Yo, my guy Eureka. You guys remember this guy? This dude went to like 4 tournaments. Who's Keaton? I guess I'll give it to Keaton. I don't know who I would give it to, but Jacob Blue Milk GG. Does he still play? Triscuit. Alright, Shulk, this we can now go to Defoe. There. Okay. That's all caught up now. Alright, Bowser Jr. I gave this to Bowser at the time. What did he change his name to? I can't remember. Did he change his names like Deviant or something? I can't remember, man. Yeah, Phoenix, that's the guy. I think he was active for like a little bit before like post quarantine. Yeah, for like a little bit. Yeah, I'll give it to Phoenix. I can't think of anyone else I would give it to, so. Phoenix. Alright, Duck Hunt. Ozone was active for a brief period after quarantine ended, so it does go to him. I'm sure he's still pretty nice in the game if he really wanted to be. All right, Ryu, I give it to Perry Master at the time. I think that still holds up. No, I don't. Nobody else in Michigan uses Ryu. There is JV, but I would still say Perry Master is a little better. All right, Ken, I give that to Extraordinary. Ken does not live in the state anymore, so that either goes to JV or Chironic. Perry Master is much better at Ryu, from my understanding. I suppose that goes to Chironic. I think his results are better than JV's. Alright, Cloud, they have the Anthony's and Cool, pretty easy. Corrin, God, nobody uses her. I like Corrin too, which is a shame. Which is it? So. Dude, who is Avalon? Yeah, Perry Master lives like pretty far away from most things, from what I understand. I guess I'm gonna have to go with an NA on Corrin. Nobody uses her. And like Wi-Fi doesn't count for this list, so. Alright, based off results, player must live in Michigan. Wi-Fi not included. Bayonetta, Nen doesn't really use Bayonetta. He uses Belmont, right? Oh, he has been using Bayonetta recently. I didn't know that. EMU doesn't record characters. So tilted. Dude, why don't these locals record characters? This is killing me. I guess I'll give it to Nen, just assume, because I actually don't know if he uses her or not, but I'm just gonna assume that he does. So, yeah. If Merrick went to like anything ever, I would consider him, but Merrick does not leave GR. Inkling, that goes to actually no, it wouldn't go to Sam, because Sam doesn't live here anymore. Is it Podgy? Is the guy I'm thinking of? Is it Podgy? Inkling, Michigan. Here. It is Podgy. That is the guy. This guy's pretty good. He goes to him. Podgy 713. Alright. Ridley goes to East Serpent. Nobody else uses him. Keith Urban was recently unbanned, so he's eligible for this list. Simon / Richter, 100% goes to Augie. Augie's so good, man. I really hope he gets PR this season. He should get PR, but alright. King K. Rool goes to Copel. King K. Rool. Copel. Isabel. I give that to Ellipsis at the time because I couldn't think of anyone else. I don't know what Ellipsis was, but I think that just still holds up. Nobody uses Isabel. Despite Isabel being better than Villager, I promise you, Isabel is better than Villager. There we go. I got my thing out of the way. Ellipsis. Incineroar. I think Freakazoid still plays. I guess it would still go to him. Nobody else uses him, so. Piranha Plant goes Ninja Dog, though horrendous take. Isabel being better than Villager. Piranha Plant. Dude, Isabel has more damage output because her combos are better, because of jab and up tilt. Those moves are actually so good. Dude, jab is like the best kill confirm jab in the game. You can do like jab down smash, or like jab down smash, or jab F tilt. She has like better ledge trapping because she has the mine, and like she has like about the same neutral. She's so much better, I swear. As in like 4 spots in the tier list better. I'm an Isabel hater later. Also, like, if you look at the national scale of results, Isabel's better results. So, yeah. Alright, Joker. Alright, I'm gonna struggle with these, like, Ultimate DLC ones, because Suspect is gonna be, like, in the convo for, like, 3 of these. I guess I would give it to Suspect here. Because, like, I think of, like, Lux, I think of Dante Latte, but I think Suspect's Joker was just better. Hero, that goes to Boku now. I give the Z-Fan at the time to see a better Wi-Fi results, but it definitely goes to Boku. He does a Kamehameha win. Alright, Banjo Kazooie, I gave it a Fraud at the time. That still goes to Fraud it. Daddy Longlegs has not done anything to earn that from him. Kazooie, Fraud it. And no one else in freaking plays him, so. Terry goes to Crash, pretty easy. I spelled Terry wrong somehow. I mean, I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, it's close. It's like it doesn't really matter which one's better. I don't think they're both that great, but it's just something that I think. And if you think Villager's better, power to you. Alright, Byleth, this does go to Kayani. Nobody else uses him. Kayani's good, man. I wish Kayani could go to more stuff, dude. He's so good. Oh, man. Alright, Min goes to Linus. Steve goes to Onin, though Eden deserves honorable mention. And so does Raymond, to be honest. There's a lot of good things with Team Michigan. Sephiroth. Who would that go to now that Sensational doesn't live in the state? Does Sensational live here? He would have to live here, right? Because he's a part of that, like, Tri-City crew, right? I guess. I think Seth lives here now. Doesn't he? Or does he still live in California? I don't know. Sensational. If he lives in Michigan still, I don't know if he does. I don't know if Alright, this is Pirate. It's weird I give it the Suspect, which I guess I don't disagree with in hindsight, but I guess I guess I give it the Superhero. Alright, Kazuya, that goes to Suspect now. Kazuya, Suspect. And then Sora, the last one up. I guess that would still go to Zagu because he used him for like 8 tournaments. So yeah. Alright, this is the list. Awesome. And share. Alright, done. Actually, should I just take pictures and do it that way so people don't have to open up a document? Both Steph and Jordan are in Cal? Okay, word, I gotcha. So, yeah, we can find something for Sephiroth then. It probably goes to Chadley. He plays Sephiroth a lot now. Oh yeah, dude, RFX is so good, man. I wish RFX went to more stuff. Because I like RFX a lot. Yo, I forgot that Ramiz lives here. Yeah, I guess I will go to Chadley. He's like done solid at like a lot of these tournaments. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it'd probably be easier if I just take pictures of the individual pages and then do it that way. Or, you know what? People can just open this document. I don't care that much. Twitter. OV. Fresh off the stream. Michigan post quarantine. A bit more. Alright, and then... Alright, I'm gonna quickly cut stream, and then I'll be right back. So,